I am. I'm going for my S8, so it's or my S8
But
plus.
that you're going to die.
So it takes a minute for me to get back in after I go. But I wanted to Google that because it wouldn't let him post his thingy. So not his thingy, his picture. Wouldn't let him post his picture. So then I was like, okay, well I'll Google it, so I'll know what he's talking about. And it's one of those tick things. Actually, I've never seen a tick, but I assume that's what a tick looks like. And I assume writing it, you look BA. I'm sure, but oh my god, I wouldn't want to be on the see that because it's creepy. I would be intimidated by that. Oh my god, son! Sorry to anyone that deafened, but my son is. Have you ever seen that scene in Family Guy with Stewie and he's talking to Lois and he goes, "Mom, mom, 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 mommy, mom"? That scene? That's what my son does. Every time we stream. Give me 1 second while I figure this out. Okay, you can see the picture. This is your last thing. That's good, but they snapped out.
No. Be quiet.
You didn't mute yourself, sweetheart.
It wasn't creepy for.
Okay, now I'm officially back in the chat room. Took me forever, but I did show my son the mount, and he seemed to like it. Like I said, I bet you look totally BA riding it, Sir Mr. Elder One. But I can tell you I would not want to be your enemy with you on its back, because that's a creepy looking thing. That's a very creepy looking thing. Did you name it? I would have named it. I would have named it something like really funny. Like it would have been like this hideous tick, and I would have named it like Princess or
Cities
something.
will bow to my law,
Just to be funny.
or they will burn. Its mountains
Not because
will
I'm a girl,
bend
but because
to my
naming something
will,
that hideous
or they
Princess.
will
Okay,
fall.
seriously.
This is my Albion. Its people will do as I say, or they will die. Its future will be as I decree, or it will end. I've seen what must be done, and nothing will stand in my way. We will be greater, and we will be stronger, no matter what sacrifices we must make. This is my Albion, and I will see it destroyed before I surrender it.
Dun dun dun.
If any part of you still doubted the necessity of a revolution, you have your answer. The kingdom will face its own annihilation under your brother's rule. Now, do whatever you must to gain your first ally, for you cannot lead a rebellion without followers. Sabine is a good man, and his people are strong.
Sorry about that. My husband had to apply the hand of fatherhood to my son's little rear end. They had to settle him down a wee bit. I don't. Oh, he did not get. Oh, nothing. Parenthood. It's something, let me tell you. It's something.
Well, it's one of those, we get him his own room, he's got his own toys, he's even got his own TV and everything. But again, it's one of those, he chooses to wait until we stream or we do something like this, which we don't do very often.
I got that all the time
like,
as a kid, I was a brat.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah. Well, you know, that's something like my mother has a lot of advice for doing that. And I here's my thing, okay? Yes, I understand this is the road to rule. My dad said it best when my mother was trying to give me advice on my son. And I think it applies to my to Coden and also for you, Sir Mr. Elder One. You were boys. And I was a girl. And so my mom always tells me, well, this worked with you. And I'm like, yes, but I was a girl. You looked at me wrong and I cried. And I'm like, but also when I was a teenager, you paid your dues. But my dad always told her, boys are crazy. And they're destructive and they're loud and they have the attention spans of gnats and they're crazy. But when they become teenagers, they tend to mellow out, where girls just get worse. So, you probably weren't a brat, Sir Mr. Elder One. You're just a boy. And boys are just the personification of ADD when they're children. So, that's what I think. It's just, he's just a boy, and I have to, like, adjust to how that's different from me. But when he makes his own daddy go, holy shit, then that's when you know you've gone a little bit too far. But yeah, my dad always has to tell my mom, she has a boy, and that's not going to work. And my favorite thing, though, about that is my cousin on my dad's side. She has a 14-year-old daughter, and then she got pregnant because I guess she forgot how it works. And she had a son, and she called my dad, and she's like, what the hell is this? And my dad was like, call Cherry, your cousin, tell her she's got a boy too. And she just texted me and was like, what the hell is this? I was like, don't worry, he'll calm down. Probably around puberty. And you'll still be saying, what the hell is this? But for completely different reasons. But, I have to say, though, my friend has 2 girls. I know I'm prattling on, nobody's responding, but my friend has 2 girls, and I do not envy her at all whenever they become teenagers. I'll have him, and he'll be calm. If he's anything like his daddy. He'll be a runner, and then he'll hit puberty, and then be like, well, that was fun. And then chill out and play video games.
Probably.
Yeah. And probably the only drama I'll get is from whatever girlfriend he gets.
True.
And I could say that I'm a chick. It's not sexist if I say it. And I'm saying it. Girls are a pain in the ass. They're beautiful and they're adorable and I love them all, but they can be a pain in the ass. I know, because I'm a girl and I can still be a pain in the ass. I could say that. He can't say that. He just laughs. That's all he can say. Boom. And if I ramble needlessly, boys, I'm sorry. Blame the medicine.
Do you know I'm gonna need to go? We need to get the shock spell. Equipped.
Oh yeah.
So after we do this little opening where you scare the librarian.
Holy snacks! Yeah.
Blessed
What's going on?
index cards. You made it. This is cause for great rejoicing. Albion has a hero again.
Yay!
If ever I can be of assistance, I will be honored to serve you.
Thank you.
I knew you would succeed, Adam. You now have proof positive of your heroic status. And I believe Walter has made some progress with the mercenary problem.
No.
He is waiting for you outside the local tavern.
No! I don't
Your turn.
It's worse as a girl, because I know, because they don't bathe, and I'm sure they do other horrible things in those clothes. Ugh. But whatevs, man. Whatevs. At least I don't have to do it in real life.
True.
Any other business to
I
attend
just
to?
love getting into a delve and trolling a boss and mob myself. by myself and saying hello.
That is a
Hello,
gauntlet,
levels
a
getting
device
stopped by
which
the same
allows a
boss
hero
level.
to channel magical energies to cast spells. Quite extraordinary.
Yes, Jasper, I know that's why I'm actually equipping it. Because... shock spell. Yeah. Alright. Oh, hold on.
I sell the best items in all Brightwall.
Mind-boggling.
I'm sorry to have to ask, but, well, here we are.
I can see in the dark with ultravision.
So what level hero are you?
Oops! Apologize for the quick sidebar.
You look really cool. I love dogs. I'm going to be a dog when I grow up.
We got into a cave with a boss that was, for you, would probably be considered low level. For us, it stomped us like twice. So we ran.
When was that? In ESO?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that was my fault. That was my bad.
Oh! Oh, the one with the thingy. Oh, which I remember it was the queen of something. And you got us killed, and then we were both, you were like, never mind, just run, just run. It's okay. Was it that
I
one?
sell the best stuff.
Yeah.
You will not be
Yeah.
undersold. That is our non-binding guarantee.
Thought we would have, you know, done some damage. We were killing everything else, but we got to that boss, and it was like, nope.
Nope, nope. Not
You
this time,
failed.
guys. Dude, it wasn't even that kind. It just like, it wasn't that gentle with, oh, KO. No, it was like wailing and gnashing of teeth
You
and
won't
twisted
find
metal
anything
and
I didn't have
babies
time to
screaming for their
wail or gnash
mommies.
teeth. I just died.
Yeah, but then I run behind you because, let me tell you, on ESO, Conan is a lot like he is on Fable, and that is, I spend 2 hours just trying to figure out where the hell he is. And I was trying to find him, and then I find him, and then boom, I'm dead, and I'm like, what is even going on? What is even happening? And then we died 3 more times after
You were
that.
successful then. Bloody marvelous. You'll be glad
But it
to
was
know
funny.
I have some information on the mercenaries Sabine mentioned. They're led by
Yeah, I'm
a
a
man
warden as
called
well
Seiko.
on my ESO.
He used to be a soldier, but always had more in common with bandits and
Jerry's
cool.
the
military.
scout.
His men are holed up in a
I
small
am.
fortress
What is
in
that
the
called, though?
mountains,
It's called
so
something awesome.
it won't be easy to
Nightshade
get
or something?
But I
I think so.
There's something cool, though. It's got a
Come
cool
with
name.
me.
It's got a
You
cool
won't
name.
find
I didn't pick it
low
because it has a
prices
cool name.
anywhere. Guaranteed.
I picked it because it was
Only way to
stealthy,
get people-
and I'm stealthy. But, I cannot
We're
remember.
both wood elves. I remember that.
One
We
of
are
the
wood elves.
mercenaries.
It is so weird to
A
see Conan, a
cold-blooded
character that's
killer.
short. It just doesn't, like,
His name's
compute
Clarence,
to me.
but everybody calls him Jimmy. He was drinking in the pub all day and generally making
I like
life
how he tries to
unpleasant
make
for everyone.
Jimmy
It wasn't
sound
hard to get him
intimidating.
completely pickled. These young thugs.
Yeah.
Bloody lightweights, if you ask
Bloodthirsty
me.
killer.
Anyway, take his
They call
clothes
him
and
Jimmy.
you'll have a free pass into their camp.
Well, how do you get
Just
Jimmy
try
from
not to
Clarence?
think about what those stains might be.
I guess
I-
because Clarence sounds too highfalutin for mercenary bandits.
Probably.
Yeah.
But I mean, Jimmy's just as intimidating as
You're not
Keith.
likely to convince anyone without a bit of extra effort. Even these idiots will notice if you don't have his beard or tattoos. I'm sure you can get hold of what you need around town, though.
Keith or
In the meantime,
Nick.
I'll find out who to talk to about getting food to the dwellers. They might not have much to
Bruce
spare
has a
here,
level
but
of
they're kind
intimidation.
people. They'll just need a
Well,
little
that's
convincing.
because of
Anyway, good luck
Batman
dealing with Seika
and
his
the
mercenaries.
Hulk and-
It'll be your first taste of real battle.
To be honest, the first person
but
I thought of
know
was
you'll
Bruce
do
Campbell.
just fine.
Seriously?
You appear to have earned
I guess
enough
he can
gold
be
to purchase
intimidating,
the rather
too.
repulsive item
Yeah, I didn't
required
even
to
think
complete
that
your
whole
mercenary
thing through
disguise.
before I said
A
anything.
most
But
impressive feat
yeah, I
for a
said Bruce, and then I'm
member
like,
of the
yeah,
royal
Bruce
family.
Campbell.
Of course, should
And he
you
said,
have acquired
you know,
a taste
Bruce
for
Wayne,
labor,
and I was like, well,
you may
okay,
continue
yeah, no, that
working
makes
for
more
as long
sense.
as you wish.
Well, yeah. That is like the Bruce. He outdates even Bruce Campbell.
Yeah, this is
Looks
true.
like a rat died on your head. What a nice haircut.
Really?
I don't even have any hair.
I think she's talking to me, sweetheart.
People before I can make a decision.
Oh.
This dungeon's level
Oh, if you were a real woman, we would be throwing down. Okay.
Yeah, well, you're a hero, so that should be allowed anyway.
What, to throw down?
Have a look at what I've got.
Yeah.
You've not seen anything like it.
Oh
Glad you're
no,
not
I
on
ain't stepping foot in this
PC.
store. Nope. Nope.
A master provisioner and no those rare gold level items.
Alright then, thanks.
Aw, man. No, we're on Xbox One.
back
That would have
anytime.
been cool, though. See, that's the problem with cross-platform games, is that you're like, yeah, I play that too, and then they're like, oh, well, we play on 2 different consoles or 2 different areas, and we can't play together.
Just ignore him. Don't look at the pink hair dude. Just look out the window. Pretend I'm not here.
You walk into a shop
That's
after 2 weeks of not talking to him. You walk into his shop without a shirt on, and you want him to pretend you're not there?
It may be expensive.
Yep, nope.
but it's
Just
worth
act like I'm not
every
here.
ounce of
Just
gold.
do your thing. Buy your stuff.
What is it you need?
You and your
I am
one-night
inspecting the
stands.
wallpaper.
Top quality item.
Yeah.
Incredible wallpaper. Enthralling.
Don't waste food ever again
Don't.
with our amazing moustaches.
Don't waste food ever again with our amazing mustaches. Okay, yeah, sure. Alright.
Let's adjourn to the dressing room and see about your disguise, shall we?
What we
To the
not
dressing
say we
room.
do.
The appropriate facial hair adorns the bust
go.
before you.
You got facial hair.
There are new items available in the Sanctuary shop. The armory is at your disposal. Any other business?
I don't think I have anything.
I hope everything is in order.
Okay, that's a little weird. Makeup. I don't have any makeup. I don't have any facial hair. No tattoo sets. Alright. So. That was pretty uneventful.
Oh, dear Lord in heaven.
Ah, yes, very mercenary indeed. You'll fit right in with those brutes. Now then, you better be off to deal with Seika, hadn't you?
Yeah, let's go
can
do
I
it.
just say-
Saker.
It's very obvious that my character has boobs, so I don't know how this is gonna fare.
Yeah, in our society, you're just very brave. You're so brave.
Oh, you know what?
Here today.
That's true. It is
Sure
true.
do.
It is
ugly.
true. But, you nut.
She's so brave.
The less fortunate is a great way to stop them going on a violent crime spree.
I'm sorry, do you identify as male or female, or do you just identify as a mercenary?
I just identify. Right now, I just don't want to think about it.
Fair enough.
Right now, I identify as Jimmy.
I identify as a side of bacon sometimes.
There are so many jokes just to that that would just be so inappropriate for children. It's so hilarious. I wish I could do like they did on that one show. I can't remember which one it was. But somebody said something, and they're like, there are so many jokes. And they said, we can't make them all because of FCC rules. So then they just scrolled, like, end credits, all the jokes. So you just sit there and watch all the jokes because they couldn't say them out loud. For like 5 minutes, you're just sitting there reading jokes off the screen.
Yep. Family Guy does that. I like Family Guy.
Yeah. That's probably where they got it. It was a podcast. It was like a YouTube streaming podcast or whatever. It was that.
Ah, yes.
Yeah. I would say what it was, but it's politically leaning, and so then that might get us into trouble. But anyway, it was on one of those YouTube live streams thingies that they did it.
Yep. I went to
And that's what I would
stretch
love
and
to
my
do a
shoulder
lot of
just
times.
popped.
It's just. Wait a minute! I have a question. Didn't we end my playthrough at the... Oh, how that was your playthrough, huh? The monorail.
Yep.
I'm so confused.
Well, the
It's really
audio
hard,
wasn't
Rick,
working right.
when
Like,
I have, like,
think
the
I've
memories
actually
of,
got
like,
the audio
32
working.
different- Oh, yeah. It's really hard, Rick, when I have the memory of, like, 32 versions of myself going on at one time. Yeah,
Yeah, I don't get that reference.
No, you don't. It's from Rick and Morty. Might have been another number, but I just watched that the other day. I love Rick and Morty. For two reasons. One, it's just hilarious. And for two, you always give me these dirty looks when I'm watching it. Even though you watch Family Guy and, like, South Park.
Yeah.
Do you... Good lord. I don't know why he has a thing against Rick and Morty. I don't know why.
I don't think I'm a fan of the art style, like, at all.
That's it? Just the art
Pretty
style?
much.
Okay.
Pretty much. Like, I don't know. Well, it's almost reminiscent of, like, Rocko's Modern Life and some of the old Nick cartoons, like, what was it? Well, I like Courage the Cowardly Dog, so I guess it's not really the art style, because that's similar in art style.
Yeah. You just don't like it because I like it.
I guess I just
That's
don't.
pretty much it. You just don't like it because I like it.
That's an odd saying, considering I like Lord of the Rings. But okay.
You do like Lord of the Rings. But you like that prior to me. Lord of the Rings. Everybody. Well, not everybody likes Lord of the Rings, but...
I just say Aragorn to piss you off.
Come
And vice versa.
You know what? Yesterday I was watching a video. He was there for it, and he laughed so hard. I was watching a video on YouTube because I was sick and I didn't want to function. So I was watching videos on YouTube, just random whatever came up. And one of them was about, like, Valenwood or whatever, the Skyrim 6, or not Skyrim 6, Elder Scrolls 6. And they were talking about, like, whatever it was supposed to be. It was one of those, you know, we don't really know anything, but we're going to make an entire, like, 15-minute video on stuff we don't know. So anyway, I was watching that. And at the very end, he made a Lord of the Rings reference.
Why didn't you?
Well, I never
And he said,
sugar salesman.
like the conversation that Bilbo and Gandalf had about the creature Gollum. And then they showed the movie clip from Lord of the Rings, and it was Frodo, not Bilbo. And I just threw my remote. I was like, whatever his damn point was, I don't care. Got it wrong. And now I'm done. I don't even. He totally lost credibility with me. It's like, if you're gonna reference it,
Hey, Jimmy,
reference it properly.
Jimmy, over here, mate. Don't be shy, Jimmy. Come on over.
Don't be shy, Jimmy. Go on over.
Jimmy, show Stilts.
What the? Excuse me?
Well, I can't actually interact because you've gotten into some sort of trouble. There we go.
Ah, you've not gone all shy on me all of a sudden, have ya?
I have no idea what that was about. I got no clue.
You couldn't hit a fat guy at 5
So regardless of what you do, he vomits?
Oh, that was one hell of a knockdown.
You would think that he would have been like, hey Jimmy, your lips are awfully soft and feminine. Are you sure that you're a man?
All over, you stupid mutt.
Yeah, you'd think something would have given it away. I guess.
Bloody Hobbs, is it?
It's not. Okay, calm down. Treasure.
Is that where you've gone? To find some
Yes.
treasure. I'm going to go take care of business. Drinking alone is not wrong. Drinking alone is just dangerous.
Wait. Wait. Who's fighting me? Is this guy?
You have got to stop getting into trouble. We're supposed to blend in, not piss everyone off that we see.
It's randomly getting into fights with people. I'm not doing anything. That's the weird thing. I'm just running around.
Yeah, you're not doing anything. Maybe it's because you're walking around in Prince pants and no shirt.
Well, it didn't give me the option to dress like a mercenary, now did it? I'm public enemy number 2.
Jimmy, that really you? You look different somehow. Your eyes always that colour? Nah, Jimmy's got periwinkle eyes like a beautiful summer morning sky. That's not him! It's not Jimmy!
I get the feeling this dude had a thing for Jimmy.
Can you blame him? Jimmy had periwinkle eyes.
Like the morning sun?
Open the gates! I need reinforcements!
Well, you ain't got much. Stop shooting! Cut!
Don't stand for it! Give as good as you get, mate!
I just got censored by a rock.
Alright.
These kids don't need to see this. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Bonk! Ooh! That was a twofer.
And thus.
Actually, it was like 3 hits. You hit him with fire, then I hit him with a gunshot wound as he was flying through the air. And then he bumped into the explosive barrel. So...
Well,
it was nice. It was a nice combination of...
It was a way to go. It was a way to go.
Oh, there's another treasure down there. Don't worry, treasure. I am coming.
I'll just keep going. I assume you'll get that treasure then.
I have to. It's in my blood. I'm a treasure hound. That's what happens. Okay, who am I fighting? Nobody here. There's just a rabbit. I am not going to kill a rabbit. You're definitely going to need to give me your half of this video because you're getting in all the fights.
Well, I will. I'll give you half of this video. I'll download it as soon as we're done, and I'll give it to you on a USB.
He's still smoking. Fry! Fry!
Spellcasting witch!
What?
What?
He called me a witch.
Well, you do shoot fire from your fists.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry, silver key.
I wish I could get spells like that.
Why does everything seem more powerful right now?
My thing is, why can't I kill this dude just because he's behind a cage? Good lord. My question is, what was that cage door made out of?
All right now, who's gonna land the killing?
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Key! How have you not seen this key?
I did see that key. I even said, silver key. Hear me.
You know what? Bite me.
You went
Okay.
flying, mate.
I can't be proud of a key, not even once, because you